Good morning. Sorry, Shell. I'm so annoying.
I know.
Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to Coffee Morning Laughter. How have you been and how has your week been? Michelle, what up?
I'm good. A bit tired, but as expected, been back at work. But yeah.
Yeah, no, you're really telling us that you have a job.
For the year that I was off, you spent the whole year telling everybody how I'm jobless when I was busy being a mum of 3 children and a young baby. So now I need to make sure the listeners know I do have a job. I am back at work.
She is not jobless. She is going forward with employment. She's contributing to the tax.
Yes.
Well, thanks. Really
more than some.
Thanks for paying me.
Yeah, exactly. More than some.
Listen, there's people out there that don't even work and they're getting paid. Yeah. Well, I love it all. So we're back, guys, and I hope you guys had a good week. The weeks are going quicker than I thought they'll be going, but you know what? I can't complain. Life is not lifing. I'm lifing life.
Life is good.
Yeah, so it's cool, it's calm, it's collected. But we're back with another one. We haven't actually had this kind of conversation in a while, I don't think. And I'm quite excited to it because I have strong views about this one. So let Michelle introduce the topic and then we'll get right into it.
Okay. So today we're going to be looking at how is the poverty mentality formed?
Yes. Poverty.
What a word.
What a word, yeah. And when you think about poverty, it's really sad to say. Remember when you was young, I think it still happens now, and they would show pictures of Africa.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh, help those kids who are stuck in poverty. Give a pound and save a life. Now, look at Dirty December.
Them lives.
Problems that gave pounds and save lives, yeah.
Thank you.
Now look at what's happening in Africa.
Take that.
Guys, I'm so silly here. But, guys, keep giving us the money.
Oh, man.
No, but poverty, it's such a strong question or statement, whatever it is, yeah? Because, it brings up the questions of, were we born to suffer? Is this my, lot in life? Because if your mindset isn't renewed or refreshed, yeah, and if that's what you've known, that's what's going to be there. Yeah, if Michelle, just go through the question again.
Go through the question again. So the question,
because I want to break it down. Yeah, because remember we're talking about mindsets. Yeah?
Mindset.
We're talking.
So how is the poverty mentality formed? Yeah. So one thing I would say is number one, what is poverty?
Yeah.
And then I would then want to look at, okay, the whole mindset, like how.
What do you see as poverty? Because let's forget what the news has been showing you.
Yeah. And I think it's very what's that word? It can mean one thing to you and one thing to me.
Yeah.
So again, sometimes I say, oh, I'm broke. Yeah. But when I say I'm broke, I mean...
It's not the same brokenness as the person sleeping downstairs.
I promise you, it's really not that same brokenness. You understand? Yeah. So it's all relative. That's the word. It's relative to different people. But I think poverty, for me, like not being able to... I don't believe I'm in poverty, and I don't believe there's anybody I know that's in poverty. And I thank God, that's not to brag or anything, but, that's... But would I say that some of us have got the poverty mentality?
This is it. There's a difference between being in poverty and having a poverty mentality. Because again, it's a definition of what poverty is. Because you can not have. So let's equate it to money. Because it's the easier thing that we have conversations about poverty on. Yeah, you might not have enough money, but your mentality and your thought process is not of a person who is poor.
Yeah.
Because you might say, I don't have it now, but in the future, am I gonna do this? Yeah, or or I'm gonna try this. I want to try this. In your state where you are, you're trying to come out. Your situation is not limiting you. So your mentality, because a person who has a poverty mentality is that. So for example, they might see you, get a nice piece of hair, and they'll be like, oh man, I'm never going to be able to get that hair. Yeah. But you're asking, why not?
Yeah.
Why can't you get it? Yeah. But because in their mind, they can't
see past
that, yeah. So their mentality is like, oh no, yeah. They can't go up for a better job. Or
and that's where they say, like, to bring in the socials, it was out there, like, is it a religion? Is it something that's not just their mindset, but actually it kind of takes over everything?
Yeah, because they practice it every day. Remember that? Because when you're waking up and you're making statements, yeah, or you're we do affirmations, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're waking up and you're doing affirmations of like, oh,
I'm so poor, I'll never be able to afford it.
I'll never ever be able to get more than a bus pass. Listen,
guess what's gonna happen?
Guess what's gonna happen? That mindset that you're living in is what you're going to be seeing. Yeah? So when somebody then now says to you, listen, I'm sending you a cab, you'll be like, well, what? Yeah, a cab?
A whole cab?
Not knowing that on the app, it's discount.
10 free rides.
Yeah, because you're so consumed or you're so set in the way you are that you can't even fathom a better life.
Yeah.
So your mentality is just poverty.
Yeah.
And even if somebody said to you, there's another way, there's a better way, you can't
see past that.
You can't see it because where you've measured yourself, where you placed yourself, and that religion that you follow unknowingly has left you there. Yeah. And everybody else who has a different religion of saying, I'm more than enough, I'm going to become.
I'm rich,
I'm this, I'm successful, I'm in good health, whatever, they're growing. They're growing every day because the religion they're practicing is growth. It's getting bigger, it's getting more. Now, you're at home saying, I don't know if I can get Sky TV. Not because you don't want it, but because you just think you can't.
And it's about what you're putting out there. So in terms of the whole vibrations and positive and negative vibrations, I think in almost all religions, I hear about the power of the tongue.
Of course. Yeah.
What you put out there, what you send out there, what you send into the universe. Yeah. What you speak is what you will be. I
definitely agree with you. I mean, on This Morning today, well, not This Morning, the TV show, but Phil called me.
I'm ready when you are, Phil.
Holly, I'll even do it. Yeah, Holly, it's okay. Yeah, but it's kind of like when you're looking at it and you're like, right, you wake up this morning, you had decisions to make. You could have said like, I'm not going to buy this coffee because I don't feel like I have enough money in this pocket. But the truth of the matter is the person buying the coffee in front of you, are they millionaires? Well, they could be, but it's just £2. But somebody whose mindset is thinking, I'm never going to get this money again. Yeah, I've met a lot of people. Yeah, I'll give this example. I gave them something, and in my head, I just gave it to you. Yeah, because the back of my mind is like, there's plenty more where that came from. So even if today's gone, but the person held on to it, and they were like, oh, I don't want to drink it. I'm like, it's just some small drink. We'll get some more next week. But their mindset has taught them that if I spend it, if I let it go, I'm not going to get it back. Yeah. For me, I see that as a poverty mindset. For me. Because I'm like, really? This thing? Oh, you don't want to share it with people? Yeah. You're not rich within self. And I'm not even just talking about things that are materialistic, yeah? Even things to do with love. Information sharing, yeah? If you don't think you can create another greater idea and you want to hide all your ideas from people, for yourself, yeah? You're poor. You're poor. Yeah, there's no depth to you. There's depth to you. I don't want to say there's no depth to you, but there's limitations, yeah? And it's possibly you've put them limitations around your mindset. Because for me, as a creative person, I can come to you, Michelle, and I can give you loads of business ideas, yeah? I'm not scared that that's the last good idea that I have.
That you're ever gonna have. That's it.
No way. I'm like, next year I'll even have a better idea. Yeah. So some people, it's their mindset. If I let this go, I won't get more. But the thing is, to grow you have to let go. So people's mentality, and is the mentality formed by experiences.
And what they've grown up and what they've known.
What they haven't had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just like, but then that experience thing, it can go two ways. Because we can debate it and say, man, I had a really crap experience here, and I know for a fact I don't want to be living that life when I'm older. so you hustle.
Yeah.
50 Cent is my favorite hustler.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z, of course. Yeah, how can I take that away? Yeah. So you do what you need to do because you're thinking to yourself, I can't stay here. Every day, I've said this before. You're looking in the mirror every day, and you're like, I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Your mindset's bigger. You're most probably visiting places that you're like, I like this area, you know. And one day I'm gonna live here. Right now, this bank balance, is not saying anything close
to
what this house is saying. Yeah, I can't even rent in the dustbin in this area.
Yeah,
but I'll be back.
I know one day.
I'll be back. Yeah, and it's your mindset.
Do you think there's a difference between poverty mindset and being rich but living like a poor person?
Explain that a little bit more, because...
So, for example, literally the other day I was having a conversation with someone and I said that I don't, you know me, I don't buy expensive things.
Yeah, no do I, yeah.
Well, that's a lie. Everybody spat out their coffee alongside me. Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Hi, boy. Shout out to Katie. Katie's like, yeah, she's blooming tight. No, go on, yeah.
But yeah, do you think there's a difference between, having the money and living like you don't, over actually not actually believing that you can have the money, which I think is the poverty mindset.
Yeah, I think they can marry into each other. Yeah, because I don't understand, if I've got the money, why am I still sleeping
on the floor?
On the floor, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes,
it's okay. Buy that bed, sis.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, like.
Buy that bed.
I think they can marry into each other. There is a difference, but it's a very thin line, and they can marry into each other because there's no way. Like I say this all the time, and I've even more affirmed it even more in 2020. You say to me like, Michelle laughed when I said, "Oh, I'm tight," Oh, I don't buy expensive things, but there's no way I'm going to work for the Queen
and
not come to the end of the month and say, "Let me help myself for a nice meal." Or let me buy myself something nice. And it's not me being reckless with money, because at the same time I like to save, I like to be observant. It doesn't mean I have a poverty mindset. It's just saying that I'm looking at the bigger picture.
So like you said, there's a line. Yeah.
So so it's like somebody might say to me, "Oh, Shawls, buy these shoes. They're only 800." Only. So I can afford it, but because of what I'm trying to save for. I'll just leave it for now. But when I know I've sorted out the main thing that I've got to sort out, I'm coming back and I'm buying 10 of them things. Because my mindset is not a poor mindset. But now it's like, if I'm like, oh, I'll never be able to afford that. I think is a problem.
It's that I will never. It's about them limitations actually you're putting on yourself.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'll never be able to buy that car. Oh, I'll never. Why?
Why not?
Yeah, because as a lot of African parents would say, is the person driving it having two heads?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because why not you? Why isn't it you that can get that job? Yeah. Why isn't it and why is it you that was born to suffer?
Yeah.
It's slavery of the mind.
I think I read somewhere they say that people's successes are just people's dreams followed up by actions.
Yep.
So everybody has dreams. It's about whether you choose to follow up on them or not.
Sometimes, some people's dreams scare them. But they say if your dream's not big enough, if your dream doesn't scare you,
then actually
it's not big enough. Yeah. So with that, now when we talk about that poverty mentality or background or mindset or whatever it is, you've got to look at the person and where they're coming from.
Exactly. Their history.
Their history matters a lot, because history will show you why a person is the way they are, why they've developed how they have developed or haven't.
But it's funny, because I think me and Dan have talked about it, about like the history of slavery in Africa and such. But actually, they say that the most entrepreneurs and business people come out of the continent of Africa.
Come on, say something.
So that kind of doesn't marry up with our history. But again, is that, you know...
For me, for me personally, it marries up perfectly. Yeah, because it's a survival mentality. Does that make sense? Yeah, and you've got to understand. And I'm not doing a history lesson. Yeah, sometimes I go into the history lessons. Yeah, before the slavery stuff happened. Yeah,
exactly.
We were kings and queens.
That's what I was going to say. Literally, that I was going to say. Yeah.
Kings. And you know, guys, if you know me well, I'm not one of those people that is just like, you know,
Nefertiti.
Yeah, I'm not into like, you know, Grand Rising and stuff like that. Yeah.
You're allowed to say that one, Chills.
Well, I'm not into, like, you know, I respect everybody and everything, yeah. But before it all happened, we were kings and queens, yeah. You've got doctors, you've got this, you've got that. So there's nothing that's beyond your reach. Yeah. Yes, there are limitations around you. I'm not saying no, but the problem is, it's not the limitations out there. It's the limitation you put on yourself. Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. When a man puts a limitation on himself. Yeah. When a woman believes she can't, that's the worst.
When you believe you can't, you won't.
Yeah.
And that's the reality.
And it's just like, cause imagine now, yeah, it's not even the person out there that is saying no to you.
It's you.
You're saying no to yourself.
So why would someone else say yes when you yourself are saying no?
That's the poverty mentality.
Mindset, yeah.
That's your mindset. So what you've got to do now is go wherever you go. Yeah. To work on that mindset. Yeah. Find groups of people. Find the most confident person you know on the Instagram.
Come and find Sheila.
Yeah.
Come and find Sheila. Everybody, come on, line up.
Whoever coffee you drink, yeah, to drink it with that person.
Yeah.
Because that way you'll start to understand. Yeah. This is who I am.
And you're very right. I know I'm laughing, but everything you said is so. Your network, your support group, they will. Birds of a feather, to a degree. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because it's like you've got to get into surroundings of people that
see yourself there.
Yeah, you know, it's that good old thing that they say: if you have a bunch of friends and 4 of them are millionaires, be assured that you'll be the next millionaire. Yeah. Yeah, because you cannot walk amongst kings
and be a pauper. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's things that you can do to change your mindset. Read books. Yeah.
There's so many out there.
Books, yeah. Listen to podcasts that are geared to, you know, motivation and self-growth and development. Yeah. Follow people on their socials that you can aspire to be like, motivate you. Yeah. If you live in a remote village, yeah, find the most successful person in that village.
Can't find that farmer. Go find them.
And let that be the person that says that's your goal, to reach that person's height and surpass them. Yeah. So I think for me, if you continue to be in the same environment that feeds that mentality that is of poverty, there's going to be a problem.
100%.
I'm very, 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 very particular about who I share what I'm doing with, because I'm not here for everybody's input.
Yeah. Any Debbie Downers?
Yeah, I'm not here for everybody's input, because I can see how people live their lives, and you might be a lovely person, but for where I want and what I'm getting or what area of life I want to grow in, maybe you're not the one person for me. I'm not going to come and talk to somebody who doesn't like to exercise about me possibly wanting to get healthier, go to the gym, change my body shape, when they're saying to me, Shills, it's hard, why to eat donuts? Yeah, or back the burgers, yeah. Of course it's hard for you.
Yeah. Why would it not be hard?
Why would it not be hard for you, yeah? Shills, you know, I tried that thing. Bro, yeah, you're drinking how many bottles of alcohol a day? Yeah, so that person for me, it's a non-conversation starter. Yeah. If I wanted to eat donuts,
let me come and find you.
Like, listen, that donut shop's open, you know. Yeah, let's go to Cribs after desserts. Yeah. So it is what you do, and I think is it a religion? To some people, it is. Just like success is a religion to some people. Yeah, they wake up. Yeah.
And it's the first thing they think about.
Let's just break down what a religion is. Yeah. Something you do continuously.
Every single day.
You practice every single day.
Your values, your output, your input.
Every single day you practice this religion. So if your religion is to wake up in the morning and say, gosh, I'm butters. Trust me.
Guess what?
Yeah. When I walk past you and I say, listen, it's going to crack. Yeah. I'm only affirming your religion. I'm only affirming your religion, yeah?
Yeah.
At the moment you're saying that you're waking up and you're
Yeah.
practicing your religion, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's good, and it's doing what it needs to be doing, yeah? You're going to be able to get where you need to get to. Yeah? So at times, you need to actually be like, okay, this is what I'm doing, and this is where I'm going. And for me to get there, who am I listening to?
Who's feeding me? Who's feeding your soul?
Yeah, and because remember, sometimes, you've got to stop watching certain things.
Do you know what I did this year? I deleted the news apps.
Yeah. Even EastEnders.
No, I'm not watching. No. I don't know where that was going, but we can stop that now.
Let me land properly, actually, because I feel like I'm speaking to myself and a lot of people as well.
Okay.
And then it's kind of like you've got to stop watching certain things because they're not conducive to who you are, or they keep you in that same mentality. Yeah. I don't understand. If you want to learn how to speak the Queen's English, why are you still watching EastEnders? In it.
No.
No. Yeah, but if you want to now know how to be well spoken, watch The Crown.
Okay.
Because you like to watch telly.
But then, if we say that, then Nollywood would be gone.
No.
Bollywood would be gone.
No. Please, let's not misunderstand.
Okay.
Nollywood, is an industry. Yeah. If you want to be an actress in Nollywood, I would then go and watch Nollywood and learn how to say Chineke.
Okay, so you're saying so you should stop reading things or stop following things that are not fitting where you want to go.
Exactly.
Okay, but I don't know, because I'm thinking to myself now that I watch EastEnders, and I love EastEnders, but I'm not trying to do anything with EastEnders. The funny thing is, I watch literally, there's 4 things I watch: Made in Chelsea, EastEnders. But literally, those are the 2. Literally, I watched Dexter, which is about a mass murderer.
That's why many times I've got to explain to Michelle things more than 5 times. Yeah?
No,
because they're doing in there.
No, but that's not true, because you know how successful I am. So it's not that I don't know.
Stop watching this with the
No, but
too late.
No way, it's not
joking,
too late. But those are the 4 things that I watch, and that is for me not escapism, but that's what I do to relax.
You've got to think about certain things, You're not in the same mindset as somebody that doesn't believe they can excel, they can expand, they can grow. Yeah. Luxuries come to those who have achieved.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's the honest truth, So, you've got kids. So, imagine if all your kids were the same age, When they're finished doing their homework, they're free to watch TV. Yeah. Luxuries come to those who have achieved. Yeah. You're not going to say to me that you want to be having luxury
before you've done your work.
So sometimes you've got to be self-disciplined, be harsh on yourself. But we're talking about a mentality. We're talking about something that is engraved in you. I think
you should take away things that will negatively impact you. So, for example, I purposely chose this year to delete the news. Because I was so angered, really, by earlier on in this year about the whole scandals with Boris Johnson and the parties and all that stuff. It was getting me so angry, and my belief, I don't want to say I properly wholeheartedly believed in the system, but I'm a very compliant, I did a lot of things when all these lockdowns. And then to see all of that stuff, I know you're like, serves you right. But to see all of that stuff, it really was affecting, I don't want to say my mental health, but I was really upset and angry, and I think disproportionately to what I should have been. So I then deleted them because I was like, do you know what? I don't want to see them no more.
But the thing is, that doesn't really, that I understand what you're saying, but that doesn't tie in to the mindset of somebody who is having a limitation on themselves. Does that make sense? Because if I was taking your example, I would then say, I'm going to aspire to be Prime Minister so that I can change this bullcrap. Or I'm going to become my local MP. Or why can't I go and make that change to my local area and start to affect the country as it goes? But you chose to delete the news because you wasn't happy with what the news was producing.
But it was about the impact that it was having
on yourself.
On yourself.
But the person here that I'm talking about, in terms of like the poverty mindset or mentality, and the thing of I can never be. It's the thing of I can never reach that. I can never become that. Why? When Kayla went through this stage of like, I'm never going to be able to do that, I had to stop her. And because my family is very much like, there's no, I can't.
There's nothing you cannot do.
So it's like, Kayla, why? What do you mean you can't? Of course you can. Yeah? And it's like, don't allow your mindset to be the glass ceiling. Yeah? The world has many glass
already.
ceilings,
Don't need another
you
one.
have to break, yeah? Don't let it be in your household that you're now, okay, even people in your household can be negative. Negative Nancy's, negative whatever Debbie Downers, we say these things all the time, yeah? So you might have to protect your energy and your space from them people and say, do you know what? This is not where I see myself, yeah? I want more. I need more. I'm going to achieve more. And when I say more, I want people to understand that it's not just in the context of money or finances, yeah? If you're the first person to have education in your family, yeah?
That's more.
And it's just, that's more. And somebody's saying to you, oh, what are you doing? Everyone gets a job in this family. No, I want to break the mold. I don't want to be just 16 and then going out to work for the rest of my life. I want to go and say, I graduated, I did this, I did that. That's what you want more for yourself, yeah? Or if it's marriage you aspire to, just because everybody in your whole family divorced or separated or had babies out of wedlock or not married, that's not what you want for yourself. So don't silence the voices that don't allow you to progress to who you're becoming or where you're going. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. So, because it's about protecting your energy.
Exactly that.
You know where you're going to. You're seeing yourself going somewhere.
Exactly.
Anything that actually doesn't serve that purpose,
it has to
then
go.
actually it has to go.
It has to go.
Yeah.
And there's no room for it. Do you know what I mean? But the poverty mindset, the poverty religion or mentality,
it will keep you in that.
It will keep you in that. Yeah. And what happens is this, yeah? It finds neighbours to congregate with.
Yeah.
It finds friends. Yeah, it catches habits.
Was it misery loves company?
Exactly that. Yeah, it catches habits. It catches friends. Then you find yourself in a group of people that don't want to grow. You find yourself in a group of people that don't have a way out. Yeah, that want to stay. That are always going to be in debt. If you want to get out of debt, you need to be in a place where people are like, nah, you can do it. You can break free.
Yeah.
If you want to get a job that pays you well, you can hook yourself up to somebody that says, look, listen, I don't know how to do this thing, but you're going to teach me.
Yeah.
You're going to pattern me up so that I can be able to go and progress in this area and work well in this area. You're not going to allow yourself to be kept in one box or on one dimension. We have to remember we're dimensional beings. Yeah. And there's more to you than just
yeah.
So if you're in an environment where you're not able to express who you are, you're not able to express who you want to become, you need to get out.
Yeah.
And this said Daniel Kalula, get out.
This is like literally pack your load and go. Pack your load and leave. Yeah.
This is not the sunken place that you need to get out. Because you know what? There are people just like you that got out.
Yeah. Everybody started from somewhere.
Listen, I'm not going to be ashamed to say it, my family's from Uganda, Africa, so it's not like I was born here or I came here and then life was nice. You had to come out of it. You had to come out of what the community knew that was living. So how do you do that for yourself? Even us now, growing up in the UK, there's many people that we know, that have still kept to the same things that they do in their ends.
Yeah. It's about people choosing to get out of maybe the comfortable.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say secure.
You say it, Shell.
Yeah, well, yeah, choosing to... Well, yeah, it is the security, you understand? So it's about choosing, being... I like what you said about, if you dream and it doesn't scare you, then it's not big enough. I love that.
They talk about eagles, and they keep soaring and soaring and soaring and soaring, closer. It takes a different kind of energy. a different kind of belief, yeah, to keep going beyond,
higher,
yeah, where somebody hasn't been. Yeah. The song says, Lord, lift us up where we belong, where the eagles fly. It doesn't say where the bluebird sings. There's a reason why, where it says the eagles fly, because it's higher than
high.
you can imagine.
Yeah.
It's not talking about the woodpecker.
On top of the trees, or on top of the aeroplanes.
That woodpecker that comes up, bloody, the season's changing and it's pecking at that wood at my mum's window, yeah. I'm like, God, one more time. Yeah. I can't even see eagles sometimes. When have I last seen it? When, apart from the zoo. Because they're so high up there that their vibration is different.
Yeah, their energy is different.
All they do is come down, pick up something.
Come back.
When an eagle wants to fight, it doesn't fight on the ground. Yeah, it takes its prey and takes it to the highest place because it has power in height. So when you're looking at yourself and your mentality, yeah, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who do you choose to believe that you are?
What do you want to be? I mean, I am passionate about success, about developing. When I say success, yeah, I want everybody to understand I'm not talking about money, yeah. I'm talking about like overall well-being, yeah. Where you see yourself, yeah. Where you see yourself, where your mentality is, where your emotional health is. So it's kind of like, who are you? So for me, I can't relate to a poverty
mindset
or mentality.
No.
Because in my understanding is, look, it only gets better.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean there's no hurdles.
No, definitely not.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to say like, everything's perfect, everything's great, everything's wonderful. Because sometimes, like,
life isn't.
Life isn't, yeah. Like, we'll wake up and I'm like, I don't want to do this today, Like, I want to eat donuts. But in my mind, if I sit here and eat donuts the whole day,
you know where that's going to
I know where it's going to end up, yeah. I'm going to have to go to the other side to shop now. And then, secondly, I'm not going to be able to make any finances to help me grow. Then I'm going to find friends that are comfortable in that environment.
You get stuck in that cycle.
Before I know it, my conversation is going to be like, oh, have you seen what's happening on EastEnders?
I was going to say, I knew where you were going. I knew where she was going.
Yeah. Listen, I'm letting TV show on that, yeah, because I know she's not a village bum, yeah? That's fine, yeah. Oh, sorry, guys, for the villagers. I'm joking, guys.
No, you said, there's a lot of truth in what you said, yeah.
I know, Michelle, I've hijacked the conversation, and listeners, I know you've heard enough of my voice, but it's something that I'm so passionate about, and I honestly believe in people being able to grow, and my growth might never be Michael Jackson's, yeah? Or anybody else out there, yeah, or the urban financier, or do you know what I mean? Or Stephen, with a podcast,
Stephen, yeah.
But at least I would have gone as far as I can go with myself without limiting myself.
And that's what I was going to say. Literally, the biggest limitation that you will ever have is probably yourself.
It's not even probably.
I always like to add.
It's factual.
Yeah.
It's factual, because when you say no to yourself,
that's it.
Yeah.
What else?
The one doesn't even have to tell you no.
Yeah. Where else do you go from there? Yeah.
Where else are you going? You know that saying is, if you don't love yourself, then who's gonna love you?
It's the truth.
It's the truth. It's the truth. And then, next week I might make a joke about it and say, only you can love yourself, bruv. but in this context, it's the truth. You have to believe in who you are and what you're becoming and what you have to give.
Believe in your own source.
And I'm an advocate for linking up with people that have gone further than I have gone, or are where I want to be. Yeah, I said this to somebody once. I said it to my group, actually, my Bible group. I said, find somebody that can be your mentor. It doesn't have to be somebody you're physically here with, because this is the internet age. Yeah, we're not even 6 degrees of separation anymore. We're literally 1 degree of separation. Yeah. So if I like, for example, Oprah, I'm gonna watch what Oprah's been doing since 1985 when she was the Oprah Winfrey Show. Yeah. So I've been sitting there watching reruns, doing whatever. because that could be somebody that's mentoring me. Because it might be that somebody in my community isn't doing what she was doing or what she has been doing. Yeah, it's not limited to people that we're here with. The internet has opened up doors. Anybody can be your teacher now. Yeah,
you just have to want it.
Yeah, if you don't have credit for internet, you can call me. Yeah,
go to the library. If you don't have credit for internet, go to the library. Yeah,
I'll give you Wi-Fi. Yeah, because remember, and I say this, you don't think I'm joking, I know some things that I say because of the tone of my voice come across as a joke, but when you're willing to invest in yourself, there's always going to be somebody else out there that's willing to help you grow into the person you want to become. But you have to be committed to your own growth. Come on. I was going to say amen. It's not church, and I'm taking up a lot of your time. Michelle, close them out.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we've discussed, poverty, the whole mindset thing, the only person that can limit yourself is yourself. So if you want more, you have to go and get more. Thank you so much for listening. If you could check us out on all of the socials, you'll see us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Please give us some comments, the likes, the shares, and we will see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.